Hello guys, I just want to let you know before I start the video, God loves you and I love you too. So if someone tells you God do not love you, please do not believe them, because they're probably just bullies. Anyway, let's start the video. And yes, I do sound a bit sleepy because I had to record this video like 4 times. If this The reason was something was keep going wrong, so if this one goes wrong, I'm gonna absolutely scream. I'm gonna absolutely scream my head off because I have to do this video like 3 times already, and I don't want to do it a 5th time or 6th time, whatever. Anyway, let's start the video already.
He became more verbally abusive, more aggressive, more demanding of people.
Dan's purpose only changed the vibe of it. Everybody kind of just like, okay. Dan would come down and yell and scream. There was many times where I had to go, okay, you're creating an atmosphere on this set that is not healthy.
I worked with Dan on all that, and then came the Amanda show, and then came Drake and Josh. When I worked with Dan, I felt like the bar was always dangerous, and I had to reach that bar. You had to be as good or better, or put more hours in, or do longer things than Dan did. And we all did it, or you got fired. The NFA was like a starship enterprise. Dan Schneider would sit in the very back row and make comments the whole time. And they were sometimes very degrading. He would not talk to me directly. He would say to his associate producer, tell her to make this certain edit, or tell her to trim this, or tell her to, or to start over, or to better tape.
Dan was an only child at the time, and there was always the next show, the next show. He would run to the mailbox on Monday mornings and get the news ratings. I think it put a lot of pressure on him to maintain some kind of number.
I would be editing from 8 a.m. to midnight. You didn't eat, you didn't go to the bathroom, Dan would be like, wait a minute, okay, hold it, okay, wait a minute. So every day was constant pressure to get things done faster. One day I keeled over and I ended up having to go to the hospital. And as I'm breathing and keeled over, I could hear someone say, how is the show going to get finished? And I just remember saying, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. And then he promised me a job and didn't give it to me. Not only was this job that Dan promised me given to someone else, it was a younger man who had no experience. I was livid. I got up out of my chair and I never came back. I had enough promises from Dan that didn't come true.
He was just an egomaniac. And everybody is just kissing your butt. And the money's crazy. How do you avoid that? In the end, I was going through a disaster in my marriage, and I was not on my game. And he never pulled me aside and said, hey man, talk to me, what's going on. Instead of giving me the note, he would play little games on the set, all trying to get me to quit. I was doing an episode of All That.
We were in the middle of rehearsals, and Virgil got mad at something. I don't know what the exchange was or what happened.
Stage manager came to me and said, you can go, we'll shoot it, and it'll be fine. And I was like, okay. If Dan wants me to go, then have Dan come over and tell me that. And she said, look, man, you can go. I really considered Dan a friend. And the way it ended and the way he didn't talk to me, belong. So he said, yeah.
When
cheerleader.
Okay. Virgil was very good about that.
I was excited to start my third season. I thought my dream of being able to take my family quite literally out the blue was on its way.
I kind of knew by this time I was the real problem. Dan treated Brian bullshit. Like he side-eyed him. And so, we're in New York City expecting to go back. We got a call from the AJ and she's like, come down. And she told me Brian was going to be invited back.
I was crying. Because I'm 13, 14, and I've built this family, and now I'm not a part of the family anymore. Like, I didn't even get to say goodbye to my baby. Like, my Gio, my Jack, my Kyle. Like, when am I going to see them again? I definitely blamed myself, but I also kind of felt like the times that my mom was, raising hell, that maybe that had a lot to do with the collective decision to kick me off. It was get them right. And that's Hollywood. But I wasn't there for that.
The day that we were told. In that moment, he grew up and finally would show it. To show this man protruding out. And that's a man that didn't trust his mom anymore. It ruined us. And you can't get that. Like the moment you can't get that.
Getting kicked off the show definitely was the stage setter for a lot of issues that I